How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Silas. Today I'm going to be reacting to a song from the Gorillaz called The Happy Dictator. I don't know much about Gorillaz' new stuff. I've heard, of course, like the old classic bangers from them, but I haven't heard any of their new music, so this is completely new to me. So without further ado, let's get into it. Always love the art style of Gorillaz too. It's very cool. Ooh. Ooh, interesting chord progression. Okay. Definitely a little bit change in sound. There's almost a mystical feel to this. Weird visualizer too. I love all the layers. Interesting. Yeah, this is interesting lyrics. Ooh, I like this part. I am. Ooh. What an interesting vocal effect there. Almost gives it a darker tone. I like all the backing vocals too. Ooh. So mystical. This part is so mystical. Oh. Love that vocal melody right there. So you can sleep well tonight, and the palace of your mind will be bright. So you can sleep well tonight, and the palace of your mind will be bright. This is... I have a lot to say about the concept of this. I'll wait till it's done. Creepy ending. Very creepy ending. general audience. I don't know. It had a more of an eerie tone for a rated G. Okay, that was The Happy Dictator from Gorillaz. Um, okay, so oops, wrong button. Obviously, very. First thing I'll say is this falls into their sound definitely has changed over the years from when I last heard them. Very different. Has a very poppy feel to it. But also has its own elements because it's the Gorillaz. They have their kind of own sound. Vocals very much. It's interesting. He's still using that vocal effect, which I think is a staple of this band. I don't know if he uses it every song, but in a lot of the older songs, he uses that vocal effect, almost like a radio announcer kind of effect, on his vocals. So it just seems like a staple of the band. It seemed very, very familiar to me. So I think that's cool. And yeah, a lot of the backing vocals were very cool. It so musically this was very, and there's those certain pads and keys they were using to make it very mystical sounding, which I think ties in with the concept. I think that's kind of what they were going for. The whole mystical feel, because obviously, so I'll tell you what this reminds me of. This song, lyrically, this song reminds me of The Wizard of Oz. Not specifically The Wizard of Oz. The wizard himself from Wicked, because you see more background into The Wizard of Oz from Wicked. I don't know if you guys listen to Wicked soundtrack or anything or know any of that lore, but the wizard is very much portrayed as this almost godlike being who is the savior of all and can keep everybody happy, and it's all a lie. So that's what the lyrics remind me of, because this is very much a dictator. And I don't want to get too political because there's a lot of stuff going on around the world that could relate to this song specifically. But it's, a dictator very much being like, hey, I am the best thing to happen. Like, I'm your savior. You can rest easy with me in charge. And it seems like false propaganda, because it is. It's just trying to keep everybody in line. You put up this false image of, oh, look how good we have it under this guy. And it sounds like it's coming, the song is saying from the point of view of the dictator. So I think that's very interesting concept. That's why it's eerie, because I could feel those lyrics the whole time, even though it's a very happy, poppy song, very major chords going throughout, and definitely had a happy feeling. But lyrically, it's very much, there's a subtext behind it. You're like, oh, not everything is as it seems. So I think that's interesting. I love any musical artist that can write lyrics from the heart, or that actually means something. I really enjoy. So I really enjoyed that aspect of this. This is not usually a genre I will jump into. So, that kind of sound is not usually for me, but I can appreciate what they were singing about and kind of where they were going with it. Very, very cool stuff. Also pretty different from some of their older stuff. Alrighty, that was my reaction to the song The Happy Dictator from Gorillaz. Let me know what you guys thought of the song, and if you want to see me react to anything else, put it down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!